Hey everyone, Merric here. We're back with another Spellweaver changes. There's been an update, and we're going to go through the update log and talk about the changes that it's going to make to the game and any of the bug fixes. So first on the list, it's going to be the cost of Elric's illusion twin has been fixed to match the skill's cost. So let's take a look at what that means, because that's a little bit confusing. So we're going to go over here and check out Elric. You all know that I have little issues with Elric, so here we go. So, it looks like they changed it from a 1 creature to a 2 creature, to a 2 shrine level creature, which is interesting. Not a huge change, I don't think. Just maybe balancing it a little bit, or maybe this was a change that was supposed to be implemented but wasn't. I'm not sure what kind of effects that'll have on the game. I don't really think that it'll change the game all that much. It means that things like the Flesh Sculptor won't be able to affect it. Not a huge deal. Flesh Sculptor could be a pain in the ass with an Elric deck, but not really game-breakingly pain in the ass. Alright, the next one is Astral Dive is playable with a single target. Now, I haven't used Astral Dive a whole lot, so I'm not exactly sure what those changes mean for the card. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so it means, well, the way I'm taking it, it means that before it would kind of fail whenever you only had 1 target, and would just kind of, I don't know, maybe get stuck like that. And they changed it so that you can do up to 2 cards properly, so that now properly allows you to just have 1 card that gains energy. I think that was probably a little fix that they just kind of overlooked, so that's a good thing. It's a really good fix for this card, because I know a lot of people like this card. Alright, they fixed a bug that caused occultism and other reanimation effects to incorrectly put opponents' creatures on their side of the field. Those bugs are annoying. Having creatures appear in the wrong place, such as on your opponent's side, can get really, really confusing, so I'm glad they fixed that. They fixed a bug that caused creatures changing their controller to go to the graveyard instead. Well, that's a bad news thing. Don't want a creature changing controller to just pop over into the graveyard. That would be a big pain in the ass and be really, really frustrating. And I have seen some frustrating bugs, so let's hope that's one of the ones that gets fixed. Alright, so they fixed a bug So they fixed a bug that caused some when dies triggers not to fire. Flesh Sculptor, Zombify skill, and the second power of Karthus. So there was a bug where that little trigger wouldn't happen, causing the effects not to be applied, such as gaining life or creating a zombie. So I'm glad they fixed that. It's probably like a regression issue where they pushed this new build and an old bug slipped through. Happens all the time, but it's really good that they fixed it. Alright, so they fixed an AI bug that caused the player's creatures to participate in combat from outside the combat field when the AI is attacking. Thank you for fixing this! That bug was so damn frustrating. You would see the AI just selecting every card, whether they had the right skill level or speed level to attack it, and then the next thing you know, that card is participating in combat, and I've seen cards on my side and the AI side to be killed off improperly, causing the game to do some weird things, and actually giving me a couple wins that I shouldn't have had, but I would happily exploit that bug in order to take them. I'm glad they fixed it. Good. I guess that's all I can say about that. So they fixed, the last one is they fixed an AI bug that caused green lines to be drawn when the AI was attacking. Well, we've all seen that in some of my videos, and I'm glad they fixed that. Now, let's talk about a big freaking bug that they did not mention, and I don't know that they fixed it, and that is with the Hermelion skill that allows you to go back to your deploy phase. Currently, if you target a creature incorrectly in the second time, so you've attacked, you've gone back to the deploy phase with Hermelion skill, and you are attacking, and you incorrectly target a creature, you cannot change it. So if you target the hero and you meant to target a creature, too bad. If you double down on a creature on accident because you're trying to swap out attackers, too bad. Can't change it. I hope they fix that soon, and maybe they did fix it and they didn't put it in the patch notes. We'll have to see when I play Hermelion next and see if that is changed. So that's all the fixes. The outstanding bugs are there that they haven't mentioned. Another one that's really, really frustrating that I just remembered, it happened to Good twice on his perspective in Spells with Friends, and it's happened to me a couple times playing outside of recording, where you will use a skill to eliminate summoned creatures such as a goblin or a summoned zombie, and you'll use something like landslide or tornado just to wipe them off the board, and their image will stay. And the image is real big on the screen, about, hold on just a second, let me show you the hero. It's on screen about the size of the Illusion Twin, usually right in the middle of your board, so you can't see your cards, and whatever status effect it had is still going on. So in the case of Good, he actually had the Z's still coming off his creature because it was exhausted. Really, really frustrating, really, really game-breaking, and meant that he couldn't see some of the things that were going on, which can be really, really, really bad. It means that you can't react appropriately to the situation because you don't know what happens to be attacking you, and while I don't think that would have made a huge difference in his game, there are games where that can make a huge difference. So I hope they get that graphical glitch figured out and cleaned up, and I hope that they fix the Hermelion skill, and I hope that they start balancing these new heroes, because there's already some that are a little bit unbalanced, and we're going to have to see some tweaks in the future. Now, remember, all the cards are still half price, so go get those cards you don't have yet, and get those heroes that you want. And that's it for this Spellweaver changes. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. If I haven't covered anything, let me know, and I will cover it in the next video. Not necessarily the next Spellweaver changes, because, well, we could have a whole bunch of other changes by then. Alright, hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you did, leave a like, comment, suggestions, go in the comment box below. And if you haven't subscribed, click that good old subscribe button, and YouTube will let you know when I get fresh content out. All that being said, I'll see you awesome people next time. And then you go punch shit. So that could be fun. Alright, let's look at these guys. I forgot what blue was. It is Wisdom. Okay. Elric the Twin Blade. Summon a Djinn illusion creature with attack, HP, and